What's going on, YouTube? I got my son, my assistant George the Burper here.
Yep.
And I'm John. And today we're going to be continuing on our web application series. We're going to be setting up a LAMP stack on our Web Server 2 virtual machine.
Yep. Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP.
That's right. So we've got a tutorial that we're following, which is on DigitalOcean. So if you search LAMP stack Ubuntu, you'd probably get to the same one. They wrote it for Ubuntu 18.04, but it's pretty much the same thing on 20.04. So of course the first thing we got to do is our update. And go out and check the repositories for updates.
Yep.
And then when you do sudo apt upgrade, it'll go ahead and install those updates.
Okay, so you have to do sudo apt install Apache 2.
Yeah, after the upgrade is finished, we'll do the install Apache 2.
Ooh, I test the firewall to allow web traffic. Okay, we're gonna do that. And
so yeah, we've got this running on our ESXi hypervisor on our home lab server.
yeah.
It's a virtual machine. We're logged into it with Putty.
Yep. Oh yeah, and guys, how do you like the background of Putty?
I think it's a nice little dark blue color.
Yeah. And you leave a like if you like it.
Yeah. And leave a dislike if you dislike it.
Nobody dislikes.
Yeah.
Only 1% left. Only 5% left. Only 1% left. I couldn't really tell.
Yeah. Almost done.
Yep. Good. Now you can do.
Oh, you're not in Putty. Let's switch over. There you go.
No.
You want to switch places so you can do the typing?
I'll do this one.
So George is going to do sudo apt install Apache 2. So Apache 2 is the web server that's going to run as a service.
Yep.
Oh, you've got an errant T in front of your S for install.
No, I don't.
Well, now it says itstall.
I really don't know how that's wrong.
There you go, you got it. Apache 2.
Apache 2.
Oh, no space.
Alright. Apache 2.
Yep, enter.
Enter.
You hit enter again to confirm. There it goes.
Yup.
Let's make sure I'm still in the frame.
Yep, you are.
Yeah, I am. Alrighty. So then the next one we'll do the. You can actually skip the UFW app list, but you got to do this. What you can do is you to cheat a little. You can click copy, and then when you right click in there, it'll go ahead and paste, and it'll hit enter for you.
And that's so good if you just want to speed through.
Yeah. So we're at 10.0.0.4. So here, let me add another window capture here. We'll capture Edge. So this is the tutorial that we're looking at, and then go ahead and make a new tab. Go ahead and type 10.0.0.4. Hit enter. And there we go. Our Apache default page, it works.
Yeah.
So that's just confirms that that it's working. So let's go back to that, and then we'll get rid of this window capture for now. So now that we know that works, we can proceed with the tutorial. We don't need to find our server's public IP address yet. Keep on scrolling down. But let's do the installing MySQL part. You can copy. No, we don't have to do the curl part either. It's already installed, but if you want to type in curl in the, go into the putty window there, and just, oh, yeah, there, and type in curl space localhost. So curl space localhost. HOST. There you go.
Localhost.
Yep.
Enter.
So localhost is just an alias for the actual local host, so the computer itself, the server itself.
Yep.
And that just basically, the curl utility just shows you all the HTML code, what we just looked at in the browser in text form. So yeah, go ahead and do the installing MySQL portion of the tutorial next. You can either type it or you can copy and paste it from the thing. So he's going to do sudo apt install mysql-server, and then enter to confirm or Y to confirm.
I did.
Cool.
I can't wait.
So it's almost done, and then we're going to do that MySQL secure installation next.
Then
Only when it's done.
this usually takes a while.
Okay. And then go ahead and hit N for no on the validate password component, and then hit enter. The password for root here. Just go ahead and make up a password, but remember what it is. Okay, hit enter, and then enter the password again to confirm it. Okay, and then we'll hit yes for to remove anonymous users, and then we'll hit yes to disallow root login remotely, and then we'll yes for remove test database, and yes to reload privilege tables. Okay, cool. So let's go down a bit
And then
here.
we can do sudo MySQL.
Yeah, do that one there.
Sudo.
Enter. Alright, so it launched the MySQL. So what you can do is type the word show and then the word space. I mean, not the word space, a space. Show, so SHOW. And then space, and then databases. So DATA.
I'm not a school girl.
Oh, good. And then an S, and then put the semicolon and hit enter. It's right there next to the L. No, you don't have to hit shift. Just yeah, there you go. So it expects the semicolon to be at the end of every command that you type. That's why it made you put it on the next line. So anyway, those are the databases that are built in. We'll create some that will have to do with our web app that we build. So go ahead and type exit and hit enter to exit from MySQL. Cool. Go ahead and scroll down the tutorial and see what's next. PHP, that's a long command. So he's going to install PHP. You can copy the command. I'll just talk about what you're doing. You have to take out that S that you just typed, though. And then right click to paste.
That's a good feature.
I don't think it copied. Go ahead and click copy again over there. Okay. So we're installing PHP, the Apache 2 mod for PHP, and then the PHPMySQL. So go ahead and hit enter for yes or Y for yes.
Yes, please.
And then, like it says, directory index is optional, but you can go ahead and just do that
Yeah.
once it's done with the install part.
And then we can do this after.
Yeah. Alright, it's ready. So go ahead and copy that command and do it. Alright, so in there you see where index.html is first.
Yeah.
So we want index.php to be first. So just go to the very part of index.html, go left a little more. Well, okay, that'll work. You just change that to PHP, and then you can just change the PHP one to HTML. That'll work. No, HTML. There we go. Yeah, TML.
You said HTML.
I'm sorry. Okay, ML. And now you hit Control O to save. Oh, that's okay. Now hit Enter to confirm the file name, and then you hit Control X to exit. So that's the Nano text editor. Okay, go ahead and scroll down the tutorial.
No.
We did that part. Now you got to do that systemctl restart Apache 2. No, we already did that one. Scroll down. You see where it says yeah, that one. So we're going to restart the Apache 2 service. Okay, it's done. And then you can check the status. So go ahead and do that one. We'll see what the status of Apache 2 is. So it says active running in green there.
Good.
So that's good. So go ahead and scroll down a bit. So we don't need PHP extensions from this particular tutorial. We'll go ahead and scroll down a bit.
Oh.
There's a whole bunch of PHP extensions. The one that we're really going to be using is all the ones required for the
Snapstack?
for PHPMyAdmin, which helps us create databases more easily through the browser instead of having to type in the commands, so it saves time.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's scroll down. So I don't think we need any of those right now. We don't really need the virtual host to be done either yet. So
Yeah, that's gonna be done later.
yeah. So let's go ahead, go to google.com. I don't remember if I changed the default search engine on this browser, but yeah, just go to google.google. There you go. Just hit enter. And then just put PHPMyAdmin Ubuntu. Type in ADMIN and then bit space and then go to Ubuntu. Yeah. ADMIN space Ubuntu. Okay. Cool. Not quite sure. Okay. The ads look like Google results. Alright. So let's go ahead and follow these. So now I'll show you the tutorial we're going to be following next. It's how to install and secure PHPMyAdmin on Ubuntu 20.04. It's also on DigitalOcean. So let's go ahead and do that.
Yep.
So this is all the stuff we need to install for PHPMyAdmin to work. So we're still in the status message, so let's just hit I thought it was space or enter, but it's going to be Control C to cancel out of the viewing status.
Yeah.
So okay, so now that part's ready. Go ahead and copy and paste the commands.
Copied and pasted.
Okay, now you enter. Alright, so it's going to pop up with an installation, and that little red box with the warning is saying that we have to hit space to check Apache 2, and that helps configure all the files properly. If you skip that step, you have to like mess with it some more. So hit space again after we check the box. It's going to go ahead and install, and then I believe we might have to reboot the server for it to configure. Yeah, let's configure the database with that. So application password, go ahead and put the same one as you used for the root password's fine. Hit enter and then confirm it. Cool.
That's perfect. Nobody will ever guess that password.
Don't guess it. Alrighty. What else we gotta do here? So that's fine. And then we have to go ahead and PHP nmod MB string. We have to do that, and then we gotta restart Apache 2. So we did those two. And now let's go ahead and see if it'll let us in. So let me re-show the browser here.
1.0.0.1.4. That's PHPMyAdmin.
Okay, cool. So PHPMyAdmin, and then I think we did root. No, I think we might have to create a user first. Yeah. Okay. So let's do that. Let's create a user. So we go sudo mysql, and then we'll say create user redub labs at localhost identified by, and then this is going to be the password that we're going to use, so we'll blur it out on the video.
Oh, you guys couldn't even see one it was.
Oh, this was, darn it, this was a little bit too big. We had to, oh, there we go. Okay. So now you can see kind of what I did there. Now we do flush privileges.
Read up lads.
Okay, so now we've logged in. This is PHPMyAdmin. Let me make this browser window bigger so we can kind of see it better. So this is what PHPMyAdmin looks like.
Yeah.
Let's make it even bigger yet.
It's actually pretty.
It's a pretty good size, I guess. So we can show the little sidebar here. This will show us kind of our information schema if we need that. Or we can click on. Oh, I don't have privileges. That's right. Okay. So I was able to log in, but I don't have privileges. So let's say grant all privileges to redub labs at localhost.
Yep, it's just on computer's local host.
Grant all privileges on star.star with grant option. Okay, so I granted all the privileges on any database, any table to redub labs at localhost. So you're saying the user at where they're allowed to log in from, which is only localhost here. If you needed them to be able to log into the database from other places, you'd have to fine tune that a little more with a star or like certain like subnets and anyway. So let's go ahead and log out of, I think you have to click on the little arrow next to it there and it'll give you the no, like the little rightward pointing arrow in the very underneath the back arrow. Okay, let me see. I don't know if it'll. I think we'll have to log out and log back. This is the arrow I was talking about. And then over here, there's this button that says log out. So yeah, we got it saved.
Yep.
Okay, so now we have databases over here, and we can actually create a new one. What we haven't really done is talk about what this web application will be or what features it'll have, but it'll need a database. So we'll create one after we decide that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we installed a LAMP stack, we installed PHPMyAdmin, and now we're ready to start creating databases and the application itself. So this is the 10.0.0.4. Just a placeholder website. Obviously we'll put other things up on there, and we'll kind of make videos to show our progress and all that. So any other things to add, George?
I don't think so.
Alrighty, well, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let us know. See ya.